Josh, what did you think of Lou's presentation?
It was great. As a youngster, most of these programs I'm used to, but I learned so much more about how to better utilize them, how to view communities outside of mine, and how to get my information and my church's information over to theirs, therefore that they can share, the good stuff that we're producing with their group. It was fun, it was interactive, had a great time.
Do you think this is very relevant for like senior pastors, bigger churches, especially as we move forward in technology?
Definitely, because as he described, he showed us the trend that the communication is going this way. It already is this way, and it's continued to progress this way. And so the old ways that we used to communicate are going to be obsolete. And so we need to get on board with this if we really want to reach people effectively and efficiently.
Sure, I'm Brad Allen from Victory International Church in San Mateo, and I am a newbie to social media, and this helped me quite a bit. I'd never heard of VPipe, so that was really fun. I'm not on Twitter, and so that was interesting also, but I am using Facebook, so I've got some things that I can take home, and I've learned a lot.
Hi, Ben Murdy. I'm one of the guys from Generations Church helping with the men's department, and embracing new technology is fairly easy for me, but it's just so great to see the dynamic of all this social networking media having an effect on how the church communicates and talks with each other. And as an outreach tool, just that much more people can be reached.
Hi, my name is Joe McCauley. I attend Pastor Brad's church, Victory International, and I really enjoyed this seminar. It really gave me some tools I can use to help our church become more aware of what we can do and to get more people aware of our church out there, as well as my personal stuff I do as a consultant. So I'm rather excited about it.
So how'd you enjoy Lou's presentation on social media?
I loved it, actually. I didn't know what to expect, but one of the things that I found really interesting was that in the past I've kind of outruled things like LinkedIn and all the other social networking areas, especially like when I got an iPhone. I kind of started looking around and I was like, social networking, too much, I can't keep up with it. But he made it so clear and like so relative to the life that we live as worship leaders, as pastors, that kind of stuff, that it really was applicable to my life. So I can't wait to get involved and start linking in and attaching everything.
I thought it was really good because a lot of times when you hear things about social networking, a lot of the things you think about teenagers or college people, which it's really good for that, but one thing that he really showed us was that you can use things like Facebook and video networking and things like that to reach not just younger generations but all generations, which is huge. And he showed us how easy it was to connect all generations to those things, to use it to show people who God is and to show them Christ's love, and that it's easy for everybody to do.
Excellent. So would both of you recommend this to other pastors?
Highly, yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay, go ahead. Why don't you tell me, what'd you think of Lou's presentation today, Pastor Gary?
Well, it achieved exactly what I was hoping to do, is to give people information but also more interest to get going, because we need, especially in where we live on the peninsula, it's so necessary to be culturally relevant but also use every means of the internet we can. And so I learned a lot. I still have a lot to learn. I'm going to utilize Lou's wisdom, but I've heard from almost everybody on their way out thanking me so much for what we did hosting this. And I think it was 3 hours well spent. Would
you recommend it like for a district council in a little sidebar meeting room for pastors?
I would put it on a Monday, a morning or night, not throw it in some corner of a room where nobody'd go to it, but really make it front and center.
Excellent.
Because this is what we need.
Excellent. Excellent. So, thank you, Pastor Gary.
Okay, God bless.
So Lou, what a great day. A lot of energy coming back at you. How did you feel up there while you were presenting this new method of communication?
I was incredibly encouraged by this. The funny thing I find in my particular area is that I work with the technology companies that make the internet possible, that make social media possible, and yet very few of them actually use the technology for their own businesses. And when you live in that kind of a world, you start thinking, well, maybe nobody really believes in this stuff. But in a community that's dedicated to communication, that the faith community is, reaching out to their community and bringing more people in to teach people things, that they are ready to embrace this technology, and not just the technology, but the actual philosophy behind communication using social media is incredibly encouraging to me. I think this is a possibility that the church can finally take a primary position in the use of a particular media, rather than being coming in the back door like they usually do. Social media is exploding everywhere, but it really doesn't belong to any one organization. It would be great if faith communities could actually find the importance of this and be able to move forward with it in their own communities.
Excellent. Thanks, Lou.